Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Tessie's World. I want to say happy, thoughtful, thankful Thursday. Today, be thoughtful with everything that you do, with everything that you say, and even your thoughts internally. Be thoughtful. Be thankful. Be thankful for all that comes to you and all that you don't have. Be thankful for the way that you at least intend to want to live your life. You know what I mean? Be thoughtful. Be thankful for that, because a lot of people don't have the desire to change their life. So if you have a desire to at least change your life, even if you haven't got your steps in order, be thankful for that thought of wanting to change your life. Be thankful for everything you have: your shelter, your food, your clothes, clean water, your health, your five senses. Even if some of them aren't that great, guess what? You still got them. They're not out. Be thankful for every single simple thing that you have in your life, because guess what? All the things that you have, someone else doesn't have. And all the things that you have, even if that other person does have them, let me make sure I say this right, they may not be aware that they have them. So you just appreciating that you have them still is like, better. All right, listen guys, I hope that was I don't know. Yeah. All right. But anyway, happy, thankful, thoughtful Thursday. All right. So y'all know what? Y'all know what's on its way? Oh my God, dear Jesus. Listen, y'all. I am at a stop sign, 4-way. I love watching these things because people either don't know how to drive them, don't care how to drive them, and some people are just blatantly gassing it and running. Some people are not going at all because they don't know their turn. Some people are going two at a time. We know what those are. The tailers. You go, I'm going too. Yeah, those. It's just very entertaining for me. So anyways, I was going to say it's Scorpio season. Now, listen, I am well aware that at this present moment, it is Libra season. I'm well aware of that. Well aware of that. But when everybody thinks of October, they think of Scorpio. Today is what? The 3rd? So at this moment, we have what? We started on the 22nd. So is that 18? Or 17? Girl, don't get me to lying. But I know that we right there. We knocking on the door. Now, let me say this. I love Libras, okay? I do. I think that Libras are dope-ass people. I really do. I think that they're very resourceful. I think that a Libra can definitely humble you. I think that a Libra is very truthful. They're very honest people. You just have to know them. Libras are really dope people. I have a lot of Libras in my life, a lot of Libras in my family. One of my greatest friends was a Libra, and we had a fantastic friendship. So I do love Libras. So that's no disrespect, y'all. Disrespect to y'all, but I'm just ready for Scorpio season. I'm just ready. All right, so today's video, as you just seen, is going to be about stop beating up on yourself. We have to stop it, guys. I need a haircut, and my face is breaking out. I'm sorry. You see these little pimples? I'll tell y'all in a minute where that's from, but whatever. We have to stop beating up on ourselves. Beating up on yourself never is a good thing, is what I wanted to say. However, I do understand how sometimes when we get in our own ass, it definitely can make us straighten up. So I do get that. But I'm talking about the everyday, the constantly, the never finding what you're beating up on yourself about and how you can change it and fix that and use that as motivation. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just waking up, and as soon as you wake up, you're just like, you fucking suck. That's what I'm talking about in terms of beating up on yourself. I'm talking about every time a situation happens, the first thing you do is sabotage. Every time something doesn't go your way, the first thing you do is sabotage. Every time someone says something to you that could be true, could not be true, you sabotage. Stop beating up. We have to stop beating up on ourselves, guys. It's a waste of fucking time. Excuse my French. But it is. Beating up, y'all, I wish We have to stop beating up on ourselves, guys. It just doesn't do anything for us, because what happens is that cuts a wound. And when we get that wound, then that's how everything else gets inside of that wound. And once everything gets inside of that wound, it becomes infected. And we all know it's hard to get rid of an infection. It's hard, especially if you've been allowing that infection to eat, live, and breathe, off of you for however long. It's super hard to get rid of it. It is super hard to get rid of it, because you're kind of like, that's all you know. You beat up on yourself so much that that's all you know. You don't know anything else. So you don't know how to be positive. You don't know how to say, okay, maybe I wasn't that good at it, but I gave it all I got. You don't know how to counteract. You don't know how to take a negative and turn it into a positive and then build yourself back up. You don't know how to do that. So we have to stop beating up on ourselves, because you know what happens? We beat up on ourselves so much that we feel like that's all we deserve. And then guess what? Our friends, our family, our mates, everybody comes in, and now we're just a fucking punching bag. Excuse my French. We're just a punching bag, And once you become a punching bag, it is extremely, extremely hard to stop taking them hits, Stop taking them hits. You start to find them everywhere. And the reason why you find them everywhere is because that's your energy. What you think about the most, what you do the most, what you say the most is your energy. And that's when it becomes just unbearable. That's when you start to go through depression. That's when you start to feel like you're worthless. That's worthless. That's when you start to feel hopeless. That's when you start to feel like you will never be able to accomplish anything. You will never be good enough. That's when all those things of I ain't shit, excuse my French, start to come about. And you have to be honest and say, sometimes we give that to ourselves first. I'm not saying that there are not people in our lives that give it to us, but that's another thing. If people in your life are going to give it to you, why do you give it to yourself? Because now you got to go at home and process that. You got to go at home and try to let that go before you go to sleep, which most of the time you don't. You got to go home and try not to wake up with that the next day before you start your day. So it's like, yeah, stop beating up on ourselves. Let me tell you something. Every single person in this life has a moment when we kind of feel like we could have gave more. And that's our lesson. Our lesson in that is to give more. So that the more that you keep giving, when you finally come down, as SZA Mommy said, once I get to that place and I'm like, Aubrey, you did all you can. And I can sit there and I can be okay with the fact that I did all I can and now I can take it back, That's what we have to do. If you can give all you can, you got to give all you can. But if you ain't giving it, then you can't, you know what I mean? You can't be mad about what you ain't getting. You really got to, you got to help yourself help you. I know that sounds weird as hell, but you get what I'm saying. If you ain't helping yourself help you, then yeah, you can't no, it won't do it. It won't change. It won't go. Beating up on yourself is a toxic trait that a lot of us have. A lot of us. And it cuts deep. It really does. It makes us feel like I said, we ain't worth nothing. When we start telling ourselves we ain't worth nothing, we start moving like we ain't worth nothing. And once you start moving like you ain't worth nothing, it's out of here. Because once you get it here, and you accept it, see, that's another thing. Once you get it here and you accept it, and once you start moving like it don't matter, yeah. So we have to stop beating up on ourselves, guys. I'll probably do this video again, a part 2, which I have so many ones that I want to do a part 2 too, but I am being authentic with who and where I am right now. So the things that I have to say now is what I have to say. I know that in life I will progress. I know that in life I will have more experiences. I know that in life I will become more open to teachings and learning my lessons, and things like that. So of course I want that to follow me. I want that to show in my speech. I want that to show in my actions. I want that to show in how I carry myself. So yeah, I'm like, that's exciting for me to know and accept the fact that right now, yeah, it ain't how I 100% want it to be, but I'm happy that I know that there is growth that I'm going to obtain. All right, so that was just a whole nother thing. But yeah, stop beating up on yourself, guys. Stop it, because it's not helping you. It's harming you. It's making your life probably worse than it probably is. You're making it worse than what your life probably is. Do we have bad days? Yes. Do we have hard times? Yes. Do we have struggles? Yes. I keep on telling you, we're going to have all these things. We're going to have all these things. There is never going to be a life without any. Never. But we have to learn how to tailor them for us. We have to learn how to accept them and understand that they're for us. Which I got another one. So that's right about that. So I'm going to stop there. But I just wanted to tell you guys to stop beating up on yourselves. Y'all, I wish y'all could see this traffic, hunty. It's bad. Woo. I'm going to just pray right now that nobody don't get into no accident while I'm sitting here, because I do not want to see that. So I hope that however they cutting these corners and however they running and blowing past this stop sign, that they brakes work just as good, Heavenly Father Jesus. And that is my prayer for them. Amen. Yeah, stop beating up on yourself, guys. Find a way to release that negative energy, because that's another thing people don't tell you either. People make it seem like, oh, you're always going to be positive. No, you're not. I read something one time that said it's not that positive people don't have negative thoughts or don't have negative feelings. The thing is that they do not act upon them and they do not let them take them over. Do they think them? Yes. Do they feel them? Yes. But they find a way to counteract it so that it does not take them over. And I think a lot of us have not understood that part yet. We think that to be positive means that you're never going to have a bad day. To be positive means that you're never going to have a bad thought. To be positive means that you're always going to be able to make yourself smile or whatever you think to be positive means. But that's not what it is. To be positive means that you understand and accept both your positive and your negative, but you work on letting your positive shine more. It is what it is. Excuse me. It is what it is. That's how it's going to go. So get in that gym, get a journal, read some books, go to a damn kickboxing class, go in your room in the shower and goddamn scream. You know what I'm saying? Cry in your shower. That's another reason why we can't stop being so hard on ourselves, is because we don't give ourselves the proper way to release that. Those things have to be released. They come about, and yes, that's true. We can't do anything about them, but release them. Let them go. And I promise you, you'll feel better. You will. There are so many ways out here to release those things for us. I mean, they have classes. They have seminars. They have group meetings and things like. They have so much things that are there for us to say, release. Take a deep breath. Do some yoga. Y'all know how much I always talk about yoga. Yoga is great. Let me tell you something. If you can contort yourself into those ways and feel your bones and your goddamn body shaking and still come up out of that and have an attitude, find something. Use that energy towards something. Use it to motivate you. Use it to inspire you to do something. But stop taking it out on yourself. That's it. Stop taking it out on yourself, because taking it out on yourself is not going to help you. Ask yourself, how do you feel after you sabotage and beat up on yourself? Like shit. That's how you feel. And I'm not even going to excuse that one. That's how you feel. You feel like shit. So why would you want to constantly keep putting yourself in that turmoil and torture yourself like that to constantly feel like shit? Why? All right, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you ponder. And I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, so let me tell y'all why this breakout is coming. So bam. I've been in the gym with my brother. I call him my big little brother because y'all seen him. But that boy is like, oh my God. I don't know. That oh my God is not a bad. That oh my God is a good, okay? My brother is something else. That boy is smart. He's active. He's wise. I right now, I always can't describe him because that's how awesome he really is. Like, he is definitely an awesome being. Like, he really is. So I call him my big little brother and whatnot. But we both want to shall I say, sculpt our bodies, right? So me, I'm on the thicker side, you know. I have a little fluff. My fluff is not too bad, but, you know, I don't want it for myself. I'm not trying to be skinny, but I don't want all the fluff I got, you know. Everybody tells me that it's fine and all that, but for me, I'm just like, I don't want it. So he's trying to get, so while I'm trying to sculpt to cut, he is trying to sculpt to gain, right? So we've been in and out the gym. Like, we always get together, we go to the gym and we do good or whatever, and we're in there for, like, I would say, like, a little, we'll probably make a month, and then something happens and we stop. But we decided we was gonna get back up in there. One, because it's fall going into winter. He was like, the other day, he was like, I don't want to be cold because I'm so skinny, so I want to gain weight so I don't got to be cold no more. He said last year he had gained some weight, and it was a dramatic difference for him in terms of being cold, because he wasn't as skinny as he normally is. And for me, I want to lose weight because I kind of feel like I'm already warm-blooded. I'll be hot. I'm the one that come to my house. I'm the one that got the AC running all year round. That's me. But I kind of feel like if I get this together now, then when spring and summer come next year, I'll be straight, right? That's good. That's good to think like that, right? I know. Thank you. So yeah. So anyways, oh, and also, like, I don't know, whatever. I was gonna say something, but I won't say it. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we doing. So I'm trying to lose and he's trying to gain. All right, bam, got that. So we in the gym, right? And but at the same time, it's almost food shopping day. So you know what that is. We have food in the house, of course. The cupboards are not bare, of course they're not. But the things that we like to cook and like to eat are not necessarily in there. So when that happens, you start to just make anything because you're hungry, or you start to eat outside. So damn, that's where I'm at right now, right? So basically, I'm going to the gym, I'm busting it out, I'm doing all my little workouts, I'm lifting weights, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I gotta do, but I'm eating like shit. Yeah, I am. I'm eating super bad. Like, I'm eating McDonald's, I'm eating Chinese food, I'm eating pizza, I'm eating pasta. Now, here's the thing that a lot of us need to understand too. It is not that you can't eat those things, but you cannot eat them in the course of 1 week, right? Because things happen like this. Like, I start to break out, and I'm not really a breakout type of person. I start to break out, or the work that you're putting in, sweating in the gym, all you're doing is gaining what you're losing. And it's also not a good diet to have while you're trying to be in a gym. So that's why my face looks like this, because I've been eating poorly. But we're going to go shopping in like a week or so, and I'm getting my little list together now, so I know all the things that I want to buy and get. So you know what I'm saying, I could get it together and whatnot. But yeah, that's what that's why I got this little semi breakout. This is a breakout for me. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to come for nobody else, because I know one time I was at my friend's house and I was like, her wife had put on a mask, right? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I really want to start my mask and stuff because I want my skin to be better. And she was like, what, Tessie? And I was like, yeah. She was like, first of all, your skin is good. I was like, no, but it could be better. She was like, if I had your skin, like, I would be A-okay. And I was like, yeah, thank you. But see, there you go again. Like, that's what it is. Somebody else always wants what you got, and you always want what somebody else got, right? That's just how the wheel turns, y'all. So anyways, let me go ahead and get off, because I'm just blabbering now. And this video is about to end up to be 20 minutes. So I hope y'all appreciate my babbling. So yeah, guys, stop beating up on yourself. Find a way to release and get rid of it. Go to a therapist. I would say find a good friend, but I know that some things is not for everybody's ears. That's why I always promote journal therapy, or exercising, because sometimes what you can't get out in words, if you can exert an energy, feels just the same amount of better, right? I mean, or good, however you want to say it. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a happy, thankful, thoughtful Thursday. I hope that today is a wonderful day for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend, a foe, a family member, a stranger, anybody that you think just needs to hear that we need to stop beating up on ourselves so we can have a better time and a better life. And you know what I say, if you're having a bad day, take a walk, take a sip, pack them bags up, Save that money and take a trip. Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you have a happy life and that you love yourself and feel good about yourself. All right. Bye, guys.